earlier. Check. We up.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the Art Beauty Equilibrium podcast.
Good morning, Art Beauty Equilibrium podcast family.
Can we get a little flip on that, on the button? On the,
Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Oh, there we go. That's what it is.
All right, one more time.
One time for one time. Saying the computer? Oh, wait, there you go. No. Shit, keep going in.
There we are, yep. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for joining us live. Yep,
That's it.
cooking with hot grease.
It's on?
Yep.
Good morning.
This is our 258th episode.
Y'all almost
Jeez.
300. Y'all almost to
I
300,
know.
all right?
300.
We're doing something right. All right, cool. There we go. Yeah, we must be doing something right. 258 episodes. Woo! It's been a long time, long, enjoyable journey with this beautiful podcast. Where we at? Oh, sports
Congratulations
update.
are in order. There you go.
You been watching March Madness?
No, I've been snowboarding.
Yeah, it was that girls game. It was hard to watch, man. It was hard to watch.
Yeah, man, I'm mad I missed it, but you know.
Yeah, Don was kind of on the sidelines breaking down. Goodness gracious.
Who was in the championship with the girls? Who was it? You remember?
The Huskies, UConn, and then Florida beat Houston by 2 points. 2 freaking points.
Oh, wow. You know, UConn is always... UConn women, they just don't lose.
They good.
They are exceptionally well.
And I will say this though, I know congratulations to the champions, of course, for the men's NCAA championship. But I will say, going back to that Duke game, them boys been fighting. It was fighting. So you know, I mean, Houston, you know, maybe
we want
next
to see
time.
Houston go all the way. Yeah.
Exactly. But you know, we got to give it up to the Florida.
It was balling.
You know, exactly, Florida team. So congratulations.
Congratulations. Yes. You know, I know this is great news to me. So, Zeb Williams, I think that's his name. Yeah. Just got sponsored with Jordan. You know, first black snowboarder on the Jordan team.
Yes.
Sorry, y'all, I love snowboarding too much. So good news is we might be getting new Jordan snowboarding boots. Oh man, I can't wait because I got a couple of pair and I need a couple more.
Yeah, they ought to take it all away. They ought to do some boards. They can really elevate in that market if they really go all the way.
Man, look
all kind
here.
of stuff.
Look here. Jordan is finally showing that Jordan brand is doing its thing, you know, but they have a lot of people under their belt. Jason Tatum and the cats from Florida Gators. Mookie Betts on the Dodgers. They got a nice little, resume.
awesome.
Yeah. Moving right along. 23-year-old NBA star Anthony Edwards paid his, you might as well say, $1,080,000 covering the whole 18 years worth of payments to, I guess, the lady who had his baby that he said he wanted no parts of. Anthony Edwards also has 2 other active paternity cases and has expressed to the judges he does not plan to have any relationship with any of the children due to what he feels is extortion. I'm on the fence about this.
I hate the story.
I'm on the fence about this because if he feels he's getting extorted, I can't disagree. That's his feelings. And paying that mother up front, for child support, I can understand that. But if it's your kids, man, you still got to have some type of interaction with them. Somehow, some way.
So does anybody know if this is like because he had like a falling out with the mother, or is this like, did he have a falling out with the child? How old is the child?
The woman.
No, the child was just born.
The baby is new.
Oh yeah, you definitely can't fall out with a newborn.
Yeah, the woman in question also has a baby by Little Baby the rapper. So then he also has 2 other active paternity cases with 2 other women who one of whom says one of whom says she was getting phone out. They were having a sexual relationship. I have my feelings about this. Like, I feel like both parties are very irresponsible, especially when you make a baby. I mean, when you have casual sex, you have to be careful, because if you're having casual sex with a person that you don't want to have a baby with, it gets very complicated when a baby does come into play. And I hate to say it, but a lot of these women, they're not going to not have the baby. That's their meal ticket. That's a way for them to be stable. Not to say that that's why they do it.
That is why they do it. Let's be honest.
So,
it can't be for love, because these aren't even relationships.
No.
This is like sexual relationships.
No.
It's not even love.
She got him for the bag. Like, I'm sorry, this happens a lot. And he should have been protected,
But he also should have been more
responsible, protected.
Yeah, because at the end of the day, you want it's transactional. You want something from the woman, and then when the woman ends up with your baby, she's gonna want something from you. So
I agree that this, cat and mouse chase that has been going on with, people with the money and other people trying to get their hands on your money, you have to be more strategic about how you move. And sure enough, I understand everybody likes sex. Everybody loves sex. But with that comes responsibility, and you got to hold on to your chicken. It's been told several times. So, I mean, look, dude, maybe some of y'all need to just go, get a vasectomy and go put about like 10, 12 little streamers in the refrigerator or something. I don't know, but
I do partially agree with that. Yeah.
This is going to keep on happening. Like,
he's losing.
The only person I feel sorry for is the kids, because the kids have, they don't have no. I mean, they have no dog in the fight. They're just kids. They didn't ask to be here. That's the only people I care about is the kids.
You think it's going to affect his career, Shima?
let me just ask
No,
this.
it's not, because he's still going to ball. He's still going to be dope.
Just to play devil's advocate. Usually the concern is people not paying their child support, or the lack of care.
Well, he took care of that.
So that's what I'm saying. So my thing is, maybe this is like.
So you can't say he a deadbeat
exactly.
dad.
You can't say he's a deadbeat dad. He's
You can't say he a
taking
deadbeat
care
dad. He said, here
of
you
those
go.
bills,
Take care
you know
of
what I
it.
mean?
Well, women
So-
out there, like, answer us in the comments. What do you feel? If you had a baby with a man illegitimately and you guys weren't in a relationship, would you be okay with him just paying you to go away or paying you to take care of your baby and not really having a relationship? That's kind of hard. kids need fathers. And you can't guarantee that she's gonna find a good man in the future to play a father.
Did he have the baby to be a father? See,
he was screwing. He was getting.
Did they have the baby?
He was getting it. He was getting his issue.
But she didn't have.
I take it back.
I mean,
They was both getting that issue because we always make it seem like the woman's not getting her issue in the situation too. She's getting pleasure too, right? And now not only did she get pleasure, right? Now she got pleasure and she got a meal ticket. So you
George said they treat him like a lick. He a lick.
Yeah. So you got you got yours off and you got your meal ticket. You got some money. Now you got to deal with it. I mean, sure enough, I do agree. Kids need fathers, but once you play these games, you got to understand it's a root to it. So it's going to be a different measure.
But I think right now in the moment he has resentment because he doesn't feel like he has freedom over whatever it is he's trying to do personally.
He don't have freedom. I think in the future he's going to
regret this because you want to know. I find it hard to believe that he's not going to get older 10, 15 years from now and be curious about those children.
But you got
so let me ask you this.
He already has kids.
The accusation that he was being extorted. What are your thoughts on that? Because
that's not extortion. Child support is not extortion.
Okay.
Getting pregnant, right?
Okay.
To a man that doesn't want a child, that kind of
Can it be a form of extortion?
That's
what I'm saying.
Is.
If he's
that was basically just from his woman's mindset. As I'm literally doing this for this, and I had this baby because of this. You don't think there's people out there that had abortions by him because they're like, hey, we screwed whatever. I'm sure if he has 3 women pregnant, I'm sure he was probably sleeping with 10. If he has 3 women pregnant, he was probably sleeping with more than that.
Okay, but that's just the rule. That's the name of the game. You're
dealing
with a ball player.
The only thing I'll say is this.
Of course he's going to have women. Of course. Why wouldn't he?
But all women that he sleeps with are not going to have babies.
Okay, so everybody's going to have to deal with the consequences. He got to deal with it. They got to deal with it.
Exactly, on both ends, because I feel like at the end of the day, what is lacking here is looking out and having the foresight to see into the future and see about the future relationships, about the future trauma you may cause, about the future lack of emotional support from another parent. So even if the mom may have like the payday, now what about those moments that you never get back? Those moments that you can't get rid of. You don't know what kind of career he's going to have. You don't know if the child is going to miss those moments that he needed him to help him do these things in life. You know what I mean? It's like I just feel like the whole point of family is to have a support system. And honestly, everybody in the world is here because we have humanity in each other. So I just believe that that's one thing that people are not thinking about when they're sleeping around like this, because you're not thinking about the future and the consequences. Even if you have like a dad that says, I'm going to step up and I'm going to be the father to this baby. It's psychological issues with that too. I mean, it's like you can go down a rabbit hole of things that
None of this is perfect.
Are so unhealthy,
There's no rule manual or anything like that. I mean, one thing I do give to him, he said he don't want to be bothered, and he paid her off. Look, have a good life.
Before we move on, I just want to...
Okay.
Go ahead.
No, I'm sorry. Go ahead, because then I have another comment I want to highlight.
Well, before we move on, I just want to point out that in totality of a child's life, if you're talking about from birth to 18, not when they grow up if they need something from you or they borrowing money because they're struggling, but from birth until 18, Google states that it costs $310,000 to raise a child from birth to 18. So she actually got 3 times that. She's basically getting 2-3 times more than it is to even raise one child. Plus, she has another child by a famous rapper who's worth millions, upward of a little baby I think is worth like $250 million.
So she got 2 paydays.
Like I said before,
so she can go
you can't say
he's
not paying this bill. But I want to highlight Clinton. His highlight. It says allegedly moved from Georgia to California to file for child support. I did read that part of the story. People are basically saying that she did the move to try to get a higher payday in California for the child support.
So
that's
there's nothing you can you can't win on this one. Nah. She did this on purpose, and this is sad.
So is that would you guys like agree or disagree that is this something that may be like a career choice? I hate to say it. Is this like a career choice for certain women?
Yeah.
To have
That's why
certain
they get
babies,
BBLs.
Come
like
on,
different
man.
people? Because if you're just like you represent, I mean, you kind of like highlighted, if she in fact is having like these babies by this person, and
It's
getting
several
all
women
these,
like that have babies by different famous people.
right. So is this like
There's
it's like
tons of women like that.
is this like another stream of income, like as far as like a career stream?
Ooh,
or
Another
what?
stream, that's their mainstream of
dark
income.
topic. That's an after dark topic.
That
right
is
there.
their mainstream income. Come on, y'all. Y'all act like y'all don't look.
And
look,
if I'm not
we
mistaken,
all know.
Joy Chavez, she's like a dancer, internet model, and she has a baby by Future, Bow
Right.
Wow, and a famous football player.
Yeah,
Right.
They getting their check.
And honestly, I'm being facetious in saying that, but not so much. You know what I mean? Because it is something that you actually. The hardest part is doing the negotiating to get this all done and worked out perfectly like that. You know what I
Right.
mean?
But it's
So-
like but okay, in the long run, let's just state it. It's a form of prostitution because you paying for snatch and you basically paying for
Ooh.
life.
You said it, I didn't. I was just thinking it.
So-
I'm glad you
so
said
it's
it.
like-
Thank God.
It's like in a way, but at the same time, okay, well if that's the case, these men are tricks. Like let's be
Yeah.
real. Like you tricking to, and I hate to say it, but
Yeah.
we had a conversation about this last night, and George had made a comment about a lot of these, like back in the day, a lot of these players and famous people. I mean, they was thugs. They had game. They had finesse. They had suave.
Yeah.
A lot of these dudes that are coming out now, they nerds. They geeks. So it's like they don't really know how to get a girl. So when they start getting, I don't know if
Can
I can say.
I make a sidebar right quick? Ladies and gentlemen, please continue to listen to Too Short and Sugar Free. Okay? All right.
Oh
all
yeah,
right.
it is good.
Yeah, because
It
y'all
is
niggas
good.
is out here. You guys are acting real stupid. So, but women and men. So yeah.
But
Continue.
I have to say it. It's like these men, they ain't never had it like this. So when they get stuff thrown at them, they don't know what to do because, I mean, you look at a lot of these players back in the 90s. I mean, they already had wives and they kind of had went through their little transition of sleeping around and stuff. It's like a lot of these guys, they're not really cool. They just can do something. They can play basketball or they're not really cool.
I mean, maybe
The-
that's
the
the new
thing
standard
is-
of showing that you have it. If you say,
No,
but
the thing is-
boom,
is
I'm paying
just-
for all of them up front. Here you go.
The thing is, it's just social media, you guys. It's everything is out in the front right now. You can see things. Everybody's information is just a click away.
It was,
Right,
it was
right.
hoes before social media. These hoes been...
and it was tricks before social media. So this has been going on. It's just we just see more of it now because of social media. That's all. That's what it is.
Okay. Moving on. Onijah Robinson,
I was trying to figure out that name.
our good sis who was over in Pakistan trying to get her husband.
Hashtag Pakistan.
Okay. Respect to the law. But she's back in New York and basically getting the star treatment. She's still claiming that her marriage to Nidal Ahmed is legitimate.
Cap.
She is not bowing down to that. She's standing 10 toes down, saying that they had apparently it was some kind of Zoom wedding. I didn't get really any definitive reports. It was just like hearsay on Instagram and on the internet. I didn't get anything that proves that she's married to this man. But this woman looks 1,000 times different. Like she came back, she got the bust down, she got the clothes, she got Gucci boots. I mean, nails this long. So she's obviously playing this
Once
the right
again,
way.
Okay, from Chanel to
This
Dior.
this is a different way. Somebody who's playing the system.
Well, he feels he was catfished. He feels that she wasn't what she represented online.
He probably was catfish. Hey, no.
I mean, a lot of times that can happen online. You know what I mean? The young man was 19 years old, so I don't know how much age
I
played
think
in,
she's 36. I think
him
Hey,
being
man.
vulnerable to fall for something like that or whatever.
he also
But
could have probably been trying to get a green card.
I'm happy.
Hey, man,
I didn't think about that point. But
She
you
was
know
trying
what?
to get some fresh meat. That's all.
Hey, I'm happy she's safe though, because honestly, I did see videos of her in Dubai, and I've seen videos of people talking out of pocket, and it didn't end so well. So I'm happy that she made it safe back
Yeah,
to New
because
York.
said
in
she
You know?
wasn't in
Dubai
jail.
they don't play that stuff in
Yeah.
Dubai. They don't. They are serious in Dubai, and the disrespect.
Yeah, She said
of
she
a
was
woman.
in jail. But next thing, Wallo, from the $1 Million Worth of Game podcast, stopping assistant first responders were talking a man attempting to jump off a bridge in Pennsylvania. He talked to him for like 2 hours and was able to get his family on the scene, and he came down. He didn't jump.
Damn! Shout out to Wallo.
He's like an angel.
Wallo is that
Ooh,
dude. Exactly.
man. Hey,
Yeah.
man, that is amazing. Boy.
So talk about moving in the dark. This is not something that he publicized. Actually, people caught footage of him doing this and posting it. This is not something that he actually even tried to highlight himself and bring to the forefront. But just like his personal resume, he's helped so many people, and he does things like this a lot. And people are saying, you know what, give him his flowers. Like, shout him out and say, you know what, shout out to the good people on earth who are helping others. You know, so
Yeah.
shout out to Wallo.
Sometimes you got to pay it
Just
forward.
nothing but good things since he got out of jail. He's been really, that's somebody who really
Total
rehabilitated.
total
That's great.
rehabilitation.
That is
Yeah.
great. Where we at right now?
Okay, now
this is
Jason,
what- Jason, it's you.
let's talk about it.
Fellas. Oh, ladies too. Everybody in relationships. Okay, an Oxford study led by Professor Robin Dunbar found that men benefit from socializing with friends at least twice a week. One more time. They benefit from friends at least twice a week. Okay, it helps reduce stress and boosts well-being, but doesn't specifically require boys' night or a set of rules, just regularly quality time with friends. A separate study also revealed women benefit from social engagement with close friends. So people, you guys need to go and get some space from your spouse in your house. Go hang out with your fellas. I ain't saying you gotta go be doing some more crazy stuff, but you can go shoot pool, go snowboarding, you know, like whatever, but you need some space from the house. Men and women. I repeat, at least twice a week, people need their space.
And I like the idea of that because not necessarily saying you need space, because I think if you have the right partner, you actually want to be there. But I think that it's important to keep the life that you came with. I think it's important to keep the people in your life and keep that going. Because I know a lot of women I know in particular, especially after they get married, we'll be hanging out, we'll be having our little brunches, or we'll have our little nail dates, and then after they get seriously involved with the man, all that just gets cut off and everything's about the family and about the man. But you got to just keep that life going, and then also have a life with the partner that you choose. So it's like, and then it's unhealthy. I was reading a little deeper into it, and Rashima actually asked ChatGPT, but it's actually an unhealthy trait. And ladies, men, it's a red flag. When I say this, remember this. It's actually a red flag.
Speak closer.
It's actually a red flag when you have
closer.
a partner that does not want you to be close to your friends. If you are, now don't, just like Jason said, don't be coming in at 4 a.m, being foolish, taking pictures of strippers on your phone. We ain't talking about that.
I'm not talking about that.
They
talking
did
about
highlight
healthy
regular
Come in at
quality
3:50.
time.
Don't come in at 4 a.m. Come in at 3:50.
Absolutely not. No, that's not acceptable, especially if you have children in the house. But it's like, it's actually a red flag if you have a partner that gets angry or does not allow you to have that time or space outside of your relationship. So, ladies,
Now,
if you got a man getting jealous because you stepping out for a little dinner, or you got
You got to cut it.
man, or you got a lady that's mad because you going out with your dude, red
You
flag.
got to cut it.
And the whole situationship and relationship, either or and, okay, in that order, they said it reduces stress, and you guys will have more better quality time together. So
missing each other.
exactly. So I think that it goes both ways. And the same guy who did the Oxford study, he also studied women. So you know what I mean. Just
Yes,
like you
this goes
said,
for men and
both
women,
ways,
yes.
whatever. And it says, for women, it's healthy for you to have at least 4 close friends, at least 4 girlfriends that you can chat with and talk
and that
to
was the
throughout
least,
the week. So
Yes.
that's the least. 2 nights is the least, like Michael said, and so let's be healthy, y'all.
Yeah, so Damon, when you get back from Puerto Rico, we hanging.
Damon, get with your boy.
No, we hang out, when we can. He just far away. But yeah, this is very important, you guys. Real talk, because the stress of every day, and sometimes we always put on our Superman outfits, our Wonder Woman outfits, and we're good parents, good spouses, and everything like that. But sometimes we need to take the cape off and just kick our feet up and be with the homies.
Yeah.
Be with the homies. Wait a minute. He says, I blame wives and their lack of trust. Oh, no, never mind.
Oh, here you go.
Hey.
Next thing, for all you first-time home buyers or couples or even singles looking to buy a home in the near area, Norwalk is offering $200,000 down payment assistance programs for first-time buyers. To qualify, you have to be a first-time home buyer, a United States citizen, and the purchase can't be over $725,000. Of course, it does have income limits and household size limits. But it sounds like a good program. Me personally, I don't know about Norwalk. That area for me, it's not really. The Bianchi? Bianchi's Theater? What?
You got the Cerritos Mall. It's closer to South Coast Plaza. It's things you can do. It's not.
Cerritos Auto Square.
The Cerritos Mall, cool.
Yeah.
There's
I will
things
say
to do
this.
over there.
They are doing a lot of renovations and programs in Norwalk. They had like a lot of community block grants happen over there. They also had rehabilitation for the homeless. So they are doing some good things in the community and cleaning up just a lot of the LA areas. We talk about that all the time or whatever. So, these prices for these homes are very high. So if $200,000 will benefit you in any way.
Exactly. 200?
That's a nice little chunk of
It sounds like they're
something.
trying to attract people to the city. Everything that you just naming with these grants, it sounds like they're trying to get more people out there.
Clinton always capping, bro. God, Lee. You see this? Hey, man, I think we are, but, just in case, you might want to, keep yourself safe, Oh, man, thank you, AJ. Hello. Man, it's the first time I ever seen that.
Oh, it's a Randy's out there?
No, I'm talking about the $1.99 we got.
Oh, people can pay you. Yeah, people can pay you.
What?
Guys.
Oh, my gosh. Shout out to AJ. That's the first time we got a dollar, a monetary gift on here. Man, I got a shout out to AJ, man. What? We really appreciate that.
And Randy's is a full-out franchise. They're everywhere now.
Exactly.
What's Randy's? Donuts?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Somebody in the comments said Randy's Donuts is on Rosecrans and Studebaker. I didn't know that.
Man, that's Michael. Oh, Michael, don't tell us about them damn donuts.
I will say.
So we don't need no unhealthy food.
Yeah.
I will say this: if you're online right now with us, listening live, hit the like button. Follow us on YouTube, Instagram, you name it. Okay, like, share, and subscribe. You're listening to the Our Beauty Equilibrium podcast.
Wait, before we leave, someone just asked. Dr. Carisha just said, where can she find the information on the home buying in Norwalk?
You can go to the city website.
Yeah,
It's
go-
on
Okay, so go to the city website.
The Community Development Department.
In Norwalk.
Yeah.
So go to the city website.
It's not a specific program. It's through the city.
Okay, it's through the
Yeah.
city. So yeah, it's not a specific program, but it's through the city.
And they
But-
are working with certain banks too. So if you go to your if you go through like different banks that they're working with, whatever, they have them listed too.
Yeah, that'd be amazing. Cause what? Yeah.
And they do have some rules. Like I think you have to live in the house for a certain amount of time.
Oh, we ain't
you know what I mean?
moving.
Yeah, you can't.
We
like,
ain't moving. You ain't gotta
you
worry
know,
about
sell
it.
it for
Big
some
chunk
amount
of
of
the
time.
home cost. I mean, if you think,
Yeah.
even if you find something $500, you're only responsible for $300. That's
You're not finding
bad.
anything for $500.
Oh,
but-
well,
Right.
okay.
Right.
You might find a little fixer upper.
Cap. Man,
No,
look.
no, it's expensive out here.
All right, we anything else?
Oh yeah. Honey Dun Cocoa, Our Beauty Equilibrium will be at Black on the Block this Sunday, April 13th. I hope to see you there. Tickets are $15. Okay, it's at the City Center, downtown LA. Black on the Block. Check us out. Check out their Instagram. Buy your tickets. They're $15. Come support. Come buy some products. Come hang with us.
Yes.
You know what I mean? They have activations and a lot of other cultural relevant stuff happening at Black on the Block. So we hope to see you there.
And one more thing, Damon just said that he heard that Long Beach is having an assistant program too. So you guys, might want to check that out as well. But yes, definitely come on Black on the Block. Come support Honey Nut Cocoa. The products is bomb, you know.
Yeah, lenders. That's the word I was looking for. They have specialty lenders that they're working with. So
Yes. So we'll see you on Sunday. Well, they'll see you on Sunday because I'll be unfortunately out of town. And then we'll see you next week on the podcast. Make sure you like, subscribe, and share. I'm talking too fast. It's free 99. Love y'all. Be safe. Get some space. Go see your friends.
Have a good
See you next week.
Have a good week.
thank y'all.
And quit tricking and hoeing.
We can to the ground.